Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Korea mode. We are in December right now, so today I think we'll be covering all the games in December. It is going to be very busy. We don't really have time to go into the Youth Academy as of right now, but checking out the team at the moment, as you can see, Smet has been loaned out to Luton Town, and he has grown by 3 ratings right now, 71 rated, technically higher than Bart, but again, I think these two will go head to head into the next season to see who will claim that number 1 shirt. But in terms other than that, everything has been really good in terms of their rating. But I don't know if I mentioned about this, but 3 of our senior players are retiring by the end of this season. I don't know if I touch upon that at the start of season 2, but Madden, the striker, is retiring. Ollie Banks is retiring, who was crucial in our last season campaign, scoring a lot of crucial goals for us. And of course, the captain John Fleck, the former Sheffield United center midfielder. I just realized that the other day. So we have 3 players retiring. The reason I'm able to keep them here this year is, just I'm sure they're happy. I'm sure they're comfortable in terms of where they are right now. So there's no need for me to sell them. Plus, they can act as a squad depth at times. I haven't been using them very much lately, but again, if there's an emergency going on with injury crisis, I wouldn't mind just putting them on for a game or two. I think they're still capable enough to play in League One right now. First game here, we got Blackpool in 35 minutes in. Every single time when I record a video, just very early on, we just score a lot of goals. And I'm not sure if you guys realize this for FC25 is first half, if the kickoff time is at like 3 in the afternoon, sun is shining, but in the second half, it just literally goes pitch black in the sky. You can see the contrast to the lighting. I'm not sure if you guys realized that. I realized it a while ago, but didn't really want to make a big fuss about it. I mean, I have no problem with it. I mean, it'll be nice, to be honest, where FC25, maybe next season, FC26, they're able to do some, weather changes. It could be showering in the first half, and second half will be like completely dry or something like that. It would be nice to see a little bit of variation in terms of how they do with the weather, adding more dynamics to the gameplay. And then going back to the game, what happened here? It's 6-0. We scored a lot of goals so far. I mean, I'm sure we definitely scored more than 100 goals this season. We scored more than 100 in the last season, and this season I'm sure we're going to go at least 20 or 30 more goals above 100. And right here we receive an offer for Vanderpool. Despite having a certain grip potential, I don't know if I can guarantee him game time week in and week out. The best way to do it is actually just to loan them out for a short-term loan. I know a lot of you guys do it like 1 year, 2 year loan. It really depends on the player. If a player is showing great potential, getting caught up recently, or maybe in the summer, and I'm looking to, usually the Youth Academy player, they do have a 3-year contract in them. So what I usually do is that if I call them up in July or August, I wouldn't mind loaning them out for 2 years just to get a little bit more stability off the player. But I think in this case, if we, called up, some youngster in the middle of the season, I wouldn't mind just doing a short-term loan from January to summer. I mean, that's usually how I operate things. I don't like to give out young players on a 2-year deal with another club in the middle of the season. I just think it's weird. Usually when you gather all the players, it usually happens in the summer instead of, having an influx of loan players, coming back from loan in the middle of January. I just don't think it looks nice in general. But there you go. Second game here, we got Walsall I believe in the league again, right? I think it is in the league, but like I said, we just score a lot of goals. No, not the league, but BSM Trophy. This season, we just got to win it. We were so close last season, losing to Birmingham, I believe so, in the semifinal this season. I'm sure we were capable enough to win it. And unfortunately, right here, looks like Lundstrom has picked up an injury. The referee has to call it, holding his knee. Definitely not looking good if the game has to be paused just for your player to be taken off. So I hope he is not going to be a big trouble, because we only have one left back at the moment, which is Taylor. We can play as a left, our prime backup right left back. And it looks like he might have to call upon for the next 2 months. I mean, I like that player. I think he's decent, but he has been asking for a lot of game time. Can't really guarantee them that. But look at this, guys. 2 games, 6 goals. I mean, 2 games, 12 goals in total. And it's John Flack. I mean, exactly. This is exactly what I told you guys. If a game like this, not much of a magnitude, the game's already won, done and dusted, just throw in one of your older guys in just to get a little bit of minutes off their legs. And turns out Lundstrom has a broken elbow. He's going to be out for 2 months, which is honestly perfect because, well, not the fact that it's perfect that he's injured, but January transfer window, it's around the corner, and we have about 6 million euros to spend. I mean, definitely we're going to do something in the January transfer window, considering that the depth of this squad is not too bad. Could be better, especially we're going for the last push in the cup competition and also in the league as well. I think right now it's fair to say, based on what we're doing, we have pretty much won the league. I know we're about 20 points plus at the moment, but from this moment, I can't really see us dropping 20 points unless the game decides to become really, really difficult for me to play. But I think other than that, I feel like we're definitely gonna win the league very, very soon if we just keep on winning at this rate. But we have beaten Whitcomb 2-1 in a dramatic fashion. Finally, more of a balance, I would say, a balanced gameplay where both teams are going for goals, and in the end, it was just only a 1-goal deficit between those two teams. And unfortunately, look at Kalar picked up an injury again. I'm a little bit worried about that, but Frank has been scoring a lot of goals recently for us against his former club, I believe. So he might be coming from Peterborough. I don't think it was. I think it was St. Johnston down in Scotland, I believe so. But right after conceding that goal, we just know what we're good at. We just answer it immediately, and there you go. Wow, what a goal by Frank. Just pokes that one to the bottom left corner to make it 2-1 in 60th minute. Things are getting a little bit sketchy, a little bit unstable at the back here. Here comes Peterborough on the outside, Poku to Hayes, and he drills that one to bottom left corner to make it 2-2. Game is getting a little bit more interesting. Even if we get a draw in this game, totally fine, but as long as we don't lose this game from here. But guess what? Here comes Archibald finding buckets and smash that one in to the top right corner to make it 3-2, and we regained the lead very shortly after conceding the last goal. But with a few more minutes to go, here comes Odomar. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Goalkeeper is having a howler. There's no way you couldn't keep that one out, right? I didn't watch the replay, but it looks like it went straight into him. And the game is pretty much done and dusted with 7 more minutes to go. But somehow just a little bit of mishap at the back there to make it 4-3. Again, I feel like we would have won this game by quite a bit, but defensive instability, it's still kind of happening. But thank God Will Collar only missed out for 5 days, and Van der Poel has been loaned out to Birmingham for a 6 months loan. Hopefully by the time he comes back, it's going to be around his rating's going to be a little bit higher than 63 at the moment. 70 would be amazing. And right now for the 5th game here, we got Charlton Athletic. And 10 minutes in, Keita Balde, what a finish right there. Drills that one to top left corner to make it 1-0. In 46 minutes in, a very good play there by Noyle to Keita Balde to make it 2-0. And right here, we didn't really do a lot for the rest of the game here, but Charlton has got themselves one back. I would love to get a clean sheet out of it. I think this is a new animation there. I wasn't quite sure before, but it looks like they added animation where if you're down by a goal or two, you score the equalizer, and the opposition the opposition goalkeeper trying to hold the ball out just to time waste. Apparently, there's a new animation where you can try to take the ball off the player. But anyway, we got, this is our 6th game of today, and here comes Stockport City. And we're off to a fantastic start. Jake Taylor with the goal, actually Jake Young with the goal, and later on, Onomar didn't really complain about his game time recently, which is great, but helping us to get the 2-0 victory here. And finally, Johan Jakobsen is asking for a promotion here because he's 63 rated, but look at that potential there. 89 to 94. 6'6" as well. Holy cow. I don't even know where to put him. I mean, I definitely have to loan him out. I wasn't expecting him to be to offer him a professional contract that soon, but he got a promotion. Good for him. And right now for the final game today, we got Mansfeld for the final game of today's episode. 7 minutes in, they've scored the first goal, and later on, here comes Bergquist going for the counter attack, looking for a pass there, looking for overlapping run. Kolar finding Balde, who is free in the middle, and just slots that one to bottom right corner to make it 1-1. But right before halftime, I mean, the referee can't really do anything about it. I think it's a fair play, but you got to question our defense right there, allowing Mansfield to score, allowing them score the go-ahead goal. And later on, we conceded a free kick on the outer area with 22 minutes to go. We need 2 goals to come back, but it looks really tough at this moment. But guess what? We're very good at answering whatever happened earlier on. Bergquist makes it 3-2. And I thought with 18 minutes, we certainly have enough time to find a comeback. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen. We have, well, there you go, our first defeat of the season. The invincible season, it's no longer in the making, but instead we got our first loss of the season with 20 points clear at the moment, and we pretty much arrived halfway through the season, I believe. So actually more than halfway at this point. But that said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.